here in Southern California observing a Eucalyptus globulus, the so-called Blue Gum Eucalyptus. We have some sense of the history of the tree. We know it's very old, certainly over 100 years. And years ago, either from storm damage or pruning damage, the top of the tree was cut off. This created wounds and injuries at the very top of the tree that the tree has never been able to heal. So we have a lot of decayed wood, soft, pithy, termite-ridden wood way up at the top, and the tree has never been able to heal the injury. It's possible that the decay and the vulnerability of the tree being opened up at the top like that has caused a vulnerability that's made fungal activity more prevalent in the tree. Look at this bright, bright yellow color, almost like a piece of coral out of the ocean, but in fact a fungi. This is a root crown fungus bloom at the base of this tree, and it's about 3.5 feet from the trunk of this old eucalyptus, a big old timer, maybe about a 4-foot diameter trunk, been here a long time. We do want to remove this from the tree, and we're going to treat the site again with our orange rind oil to try to suppress future fungi activity here at the base of the tree. We don't want this tree to lose anchorage. We don't want it to have decay at the main root crown flare and have the tree threatened by failure. There we go. And very wet under here. See that white tissue there, and you can see the transpiration, see the moisture right here that is just dripping off of this rock. Here we go, here's more of it, it's just dripping wet. Seems to be taking advantage of the transpiration and the moisture associated with this boulder. And our emergent site is right here. We can see that we actually have part of the root crown flare right here. We have this activity occurring at the intersection of a couple of big boulders and the root crown flare. The bark appears to be rather weak on this flare, which tells me that there could have been injury to this root at one point in time. And I think that maybe is what has happened some years ago. Our attach point is right here, that little 2-inch diameter area. Our actual attach point of the fungi to the root crown flare is very localized. This area probably traps moisture due to the presence of these large stones here. It's capturing and holding moisture right at the base of the tree. It almost looks like it wants to decompose the rock too. That's all we're going to do for now. We've treated the site, and now we're going to observe and see if we can suppress it indefinitely. We have had several blooms of fungi at the base of this tree over the last decade or so. We have been able to suppress in the past. The tree is damaged and compromised, yet it still has a lot of presence and beauty and majesty on the site, especially this very large, massive trunk really creates that sense of mature forest on site.